leading this event. And we've got trouble in turn 4. Kevin Steinmetz gets crossed up with car number 89. He's back out onto the racetrack and fears going a lap down as of right now. Mallet up high off turn 4 opens up the door to Ron Burgess. Car number 97 now dives low and shuts the door. A great race right up front. Meany is your third place car. He's holding off Tom Curley. Meany's had some hard luck the past couple of weeks. Still runs among the top 5 in point standings and is doing a great job holding off Curley and Glenn Brio. Curley looks to the high side now. Tom Curley on the move with car number 40 as Mallet gets a little bit out of shape coming off of turn 4 as he tries to hold off Ron Burgess. Burgess is having a pretty good season despite some hard luck. It's been an up and down season for the Burgess car, but he is now running among the top 10 in the point standings. So really, it's a typical season. But Burgess right now is definitely a factor as he is looking all over the place trying to find racing room to get around the Mallet car. Mallet doing a fantastic job with car number 97 as he is holding off the pressure of Burgess, now Meany, Brio, and Curley. We've completed 13 laps in this feature event. It's been quite a while since Mallet has won a feature event, and he leads this race as of right now. Now Burgess is feeling pressure as Tom Curley is once again coming on strong on the high side. That number 40 can really get around as he now looks to the outside of Meany, and he's got the third spot. And now he heads to the outside of Ron Burgess. Curley really on the move now with car number 40. They're bunched up in turns 1 and 2 as now Burgess is back into second. But not for long as Curley once again is on the high side. Burgess gets crossed up with car 4X and now Curley is up to second. 4 laps to go in this event. Mallet leads. Curley is your second place car. Brio is now looking to move into third. Burgess is back to fourth but still runs strong with car 4X. Mallet gets up high and opens up the door to Tom Curley. Curley goes out into the lead. Here comes Burgess down low on Mallet looking to take the spot. So after leading the first 17 laps, Mallet has suddenly developed a push with car number 97. They go 3 wide for the third spot off the turn. Mallet gets tagged by Brio and goes around up in turn number 1. And he is hit hard by Phil Hasbrook in car 24. Yellow flag is out. Left over from Friday night's competition. The new leader now is car number 40, Tom Curley, running 2. Hasbrook was running among the top 10 when he and the 97 came together. So it's Chance Stevens telling the field to cross over, double up. It's Tom Curley, car number 40. Ron Burgess in car number 4X as the yellow flag remains out. The R&S Motors machine is going to assist the number 24 of Hasbrook, it looks like. And here they come. Green flag is out. Once again, Curley leads them off the turn. Right on his back bumper is Glenn Brio. Brio takes to the low side of Burgess in search of taking over the second spot. That battle for the lead now. Curley out in front, but here comes Brio. White flag is out this time by. We're going to go 1 extra lap in this event. At least that's what it appears. checkered flag is out, and here comes her winner off the turn. Tom Curley picks up another feature event win.
Attention please, Todd Thomas, please go to your father's van. Todd Thomas, please go to your father's van. Flex his third victory of the year. There may be a momentary delay while we gather up the trophies for the guys who weren't quite planned in for this. Tom Curley takes the victory lap, the rookie driver.
Fortune from the 97 to win this event. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Well, Tom never has much to say, but down here in victory lane for the third time this season, car number 40 for Tom Curley. Finishing in the second spot, Glenn Brio with car 29 Mass, and rounding out the top three, Ron Burgess with car 4X.
Event this afternoon, 15 laps, generally speaking. Today it'll be 20. Here they come. Look for the green. There it is. Pollard gets on it quickly with that Saab. Pushes the Saab hard into turn 2, and Darrell Pollard hangs on. Here comes Kamansky on the inside. Pollard and Kamansky. Kevin Clayton, Tom Thurston does a donut off turn 2. And your leader will be Kamansky, Clayton, Pollard, and Lashway. On the backstretch, Kamansky, Clayton, Lashway, Davis, Pollard, Lorenzetti, Davis. Bill Chafee does a slide in the 33, trying to get it back on track. Here comes Thurston. The race to see who's going to be last. Kamansky continues to hold on to the lead. Lorenzetti and Wenzel coming together off the turn. George Kamansky pours on the coals and opens up the margin at the halfway mark. Lashway running third, Davis fourth, Lavoie, Lorenzetti, Wenzel, fifth, sixth, and seventh. Here's Kamansky with a good lead. Gail Lavoie beginning to break away a little bit now, works on the outside of Chris Davis, going for that third, looking for third, passing for fourth. 2 laps to go now. Lavoie grabs the number 4 spot. Kamansky works his way around Bill Chafee with a white flag waving. 1 lap to go for Kamansky. Clayton, Lashway, Lavoie, Davis, Lorenzetti, and Wenzel. Wenzel now working the outside, trying to move up into a good qualifying spot. Here's your winner, George Kamansky. Kevin Clayton goes second. Lashway third, Lavoie fourth. It'll be Wenzel and Davis at the line for fifth, and Lorenzetti seventh. Then Pollard 8th, Thurston 9th, and Bill Chafee 10th. And the 44X belongs to Kirk Alexander from West Swansea in the Swansea Grain Pinto. The 11 of Fred Felton and the Phelan Motor Scirocco. The 24 for Chris Hasbrook, and the 1 of Pappy Crowell. Stroshine holds the lead in the start. It's Stroshine, Krajewski, Clayton, Goodhine, and DeRozier. Goodhine uses that inside line to move out of fifth and into third, challenging for second. Chris Stroshine trying to hang in there, but here's Goodhine down low. To the line, Stroshine, Goodhine, Krajewski, DeRozier, and Alexander. Now Goodhine slides by on the inside. And it'll be Goodhine lead. Stroshine to second, DeRozier third. Krajewski, Alexander, and Felton. Goodhine, DeRozier, and Stroshine. Felton now trying to make a move up the inside. Alexander works the outside. Krajewski's going to make him go outside if he's going by him at all. Here's Alexander into third, past Stroshine. Hasbrook spins to 24. Felton finds some inside running room on Krajewski, and 2 laps to go. Rick DeRozier works inside Art Goodhine. There's the battle for the lead off turn 2. Goodhine way up using all the racetrack. DeRozier sticks it down low to the wire with 1 lap to go. It's DeRozier, Goodhine, and Alexander. DeRozier trying to hang tough. A little handling problem off turn 2. Art Goodhine using that high line to keep the RPMs up. Here they come off the turn. Look for the checkered flag. It's going to be DeRozier. Goodhine, Alexander, Felton, Stroshine, and Krajewski. Kelson, Clayton, Blackmore, Hasbrook, and Pappy Crow.
Ed Stone. Then the number 7 will be Don Batchelder, and front runner from Riverside Park driving car number 90 is Todd Anderson. Here they come off of turn 4. Green flag is out. Buffum and Newcomb will bring the field around into turn 1, and Newcomb gets a good jump on the high side. Buffum gets a little crossed up down the back straightaway. He brings car number 60 down through the infield, back up onto the racetrack. And now car number 60 goes down into the infield. Out in front, it's Bob Newcomb with car 7 New Hampshire. Barry Gray is up to second. Dave Sutherland Jr. on the high side with car 1 New Hampshire is your third place car. Then it's Tim Creamer, Robbie Bouchard, Roger Shepard, Ed Stone, and Todd Anderson looking to move in on the high side. Creamer is up to third now with car 33, and here comes Robbie Bouchard into fourth. Sutherland back to fifth. Sixth is now Roger Shepard, but here comes Ed Stone. Stone working the low side, moves into sixth. Off turn 2 down the back straightaway, Robbie Bouchard, that is looking to the inside of Tim Creamer, and Bouchard has the third spot. Bouchard, a 2-time feature event winner in late model competition this season. Car 48 has just moved into third. Creamer is your fourth place car. Fifth is Ed Stone. Sixth is Roger Shepard. Todd Anderson moving into seventh now with car number 90. Bob Newcomb, car 7 New Hampshire, continues to be your leader as we are now approaching the halfway point. Barry Gray runs second. Robbie Bouchard is third. Fourth is Creamer. Here comes Ed Stone to the high side. Roger Shepard runs in the sixth spot. Anderson is seventh. Eighth is Sutherland. Ninth is Batchelder. 2 laps to go this time by for Newcomb, car 7 New Hampshire. There's a battle for second on the racetrack. Robbie Bouchard down low, Barry Gray on the high side. Bouchard looking to best Barry Gray for that second spot. White flag is out this time by. We watch that battle for second. Off the turn, Bouchard moves up another notch. Checkered flag is out, and here comes Newcomb. Off turn 4, he's got the win with car 7 New Hampshire. Alongside him it will be car number 29 Junior from Gardner, Massachusetts, the Hebert Brothers machine for Eddie Brio Jr. Then we move along to car number 58. Out of Three Rivers, Massachusetts, it's Wayne Chapin. Alongside car number 26, he's visited the Speedway off and on this season. Out of Cornish, New Hampshire, it's Bucky Demers. in the Cornish Automotive Nova. Rounding out the field, the Drug Paving Automobile, car number 16 from Fitzwilliam, New Hampshire, it's Herb Drug Jr. Beautifully prepared Camaro-bodied number 4. We're ready for green, this time by Meany and Ferrillo. In row number 1, green flag is out, and off the turn, Meany's got the initial advantage. Bree already up to the inside of Ferrillo, battling for second. They touch just a bit in turns 1 and 2, and Bree has the nose of an advantage on the back straightaway. Off turn number 4, Meany leads lap 1, Bree is second, third is Stone now, as Ferrillo is caught up on the high side. Not the place to be with car 11 Vermont, but he's looking to come right back as he runs side by side with Stone into turn 3. A great move by Ferrillo, but he gets up high off the turn. Stone is up to third. Ferrillo's back to fourth, and here comes Fitzgerald down low with car 87X. Meany holds off the pressure from Bree. They touch just a bit coming off of turn 4 as Bree tries to find a route to the inside. Tom Stone's right there to contend along with Al Fitzgerald. Bree looks to the low side as they come off turn 4 and still can't get a bite as Meany shuts the door. Here comes Fitzgerald. He's looking on the high side, and this might be a successful move for him on the high side of Meany as they come off of turn 4. Al Fitzgerald moves into the lead. The Camaro body number 87X is out in front. Meany and Tom Stone battle for second as Stone tries to duplicate the move made by Fitzgerald. Side by side for second, and right behind them, Eddie Brio Jr. and Bill Bree battle for fourth. 2 laps to go for car number 87X, Al Fitzgerald. Bree gets pushed right to the high side of the racetrack, and that costs him at least 3 positions. A tough break for car 68. White flag is out. Fitzgerald coming down to the line, your leader with Tom Stone, Eddie Brio Jr., Pete Jarvis, and Dave, correction, that's Phil Meany, in car 5 Mass. And we've got trouble on the back straightaway right as the checkered flag comes out. Demers and Patnode get hooked together. Patnode goes around with car 24. Yellow checkered situation, and the win goes to Al Fitzgerald in car 87X. Finishing in the number 2 spot, it was the 39 of Tom Stone. Then the
Dave Meany, Cookie Cookman, and Tom Curley. Steve Drew, Glenn Brio, Mitch Stradowski, Corey, and AJ. And here they come, looking for green, off turn 4. Livengood gets the jump. Livengood, Selman, Pachalski, and Meany. Diving into turn 3. The low line is not the quick line as Livengood holds the lead. Selman, Meany, Pachalski, and Curley. 8-lap qualifying race. Livengood trying to hang on as he and Meany work the outside. Selman down low, not making any progress. Curley works around him. Livengood dives hard into turn 3, way out to the wall. Meany right underneath him. Meany takes the lead. Livengood goes to second. Curley goes up the banking. Selman third. Look out. Contact. Brio holds on. Good piece of driving as he and Pachalski came together. He's really in trouble now. Brio had to fight it to bring it back, and he doesn't have much time left to catch the pack. Oh, Curley out to the wall and climbs it. Curley driving over his head by the looks. Right back at it. Curley rode the wall, went back to 5th or 6th, and is all the way back up to 4th again. Pachalski underneath. They come down with 2 laps to go. Here's Meany, Livengood, Selman, Curley, Pachalski. Cookie trying to get underneath Pacholski, but there's no running room there. White flag for Dave Meany, Jason Livingood, Joe Zelman, Tom Curley, Pacholski, Cookie. And a tire gone down on Glenn Breo's car. Here's Meany looking for the checkers. Dave Meany, Jason Livingood, Joe Zelman, Tom Curley, Walt Pacholski, and Cookie Cook. Then Dranowski, Drew, and Jewett. Dropping out is Brio in the 29 on the right. Waiting for the wrecker. Corliss, Prue, Travis Block, Ron Burgess, Kevin Stuyvesant, the 44. Off the turn. Travis Block from his third spot right up to the front. It's Block, Corliss, Burgess, Stuyvesant. And Dave Jackson in the 8, Prue in the 203. The 52 of Kevin Bowmaster. The 44 of Jim Houghton. The 77 of Ed Halleck. And the 17 of Tom Cashman. Travis Block, Ron Burgess, Don Corliss, and Kevin Stuyvesant. Ed Jackson. The battle for the front spot as Burgess tries to set Block up. Can't do much with it. Block getting a little deep. Burgess trying to find some daylight underneath. Can't do much with it. Bowmaster and Cashman battling for one of the last qualifying spots. Two laps to go now. Two left. Travis Block hanging on to that lead, but Burgess and Stuyvesant are moving in with one lap to go. Stuyvesant trying to pick off one more position as they come down for the checkers. Stuyvesant inside Burgess, down to the white line. To the line it'll be Block, Stuyvesant, Burgess, Corliss, and Jackson. Followed by Cashman, Prue, Kevin Bowmaster in the Larry's Homestead Garage Chevelle. Bowmaster, followed by starting in 15th spot, 2 wins this year, the 66 of Gail Lavoie. Then it's the 11 for Fred Felton, the 38 of Tom Thurston, the 01 of Pappy Crowell, the 33 of Billy Chafee, and the 24 for Chris Hasbrook. Here's the green, 20 laps. Into turn 3, it's going to be Pollard, Stroshine, Davis, and Kaminsky. To the line, it'll be Davis, Stroshine, Pollard, Kaminsky. Off the turn 2, it's Davis, Kaminsky, Stroshine, and Pollard. Davis drops down to close the door on Kaminsky in this round. Stroshine to the outside, then Pollard, DeRozier, and Krajewski. DeRozier works the high side of turn 2 and moves into 4th. Goodhine behind him, and Wenzel coming out of the pack. Kaminsky tries the low side, and Davis shuts the door again. Davis, Kaminsky, Stroshine, DeRozier, and Goodhine. Wenzel, Pollard, and Alexander works his way off the turn into 7th. They begin to bunch up off turn 2. Davis holds the lead against Kaminsky and DeRozier. Stroshine to 4th, Goodhine 5th, 6th is Wenzel. 7th is Alexander. Krajewski 8th, Felton 9th. Pollard 10th, and Lord Zeddy 11th. Once again, they try the inside on Davis, and there's no room. Chris Stoshine goes wide, opens up the door, and everybody floods underneath him. It's Davis, Kamansky, DeRozier, Goodhine, Wenzel, Alexander. Wenzel trying to pick off another spot off the turn. Goodhine loses it. Goodhine takes it in too deep and comes loose, loses a spot. Chris Wenzel hoping to double up this weekend. Here's Felton up the inside, trying to make his move. Davis still holds the lead. Davis low. Kamansky on the outside may have the break he's looking for now. Kamansky and Davis for the lead. DeRozier, Wenzel. DeRozier on the back bumper of Davis. To the line, it'll be Kamansky. Davis, Wenzel. DeRozier and Goodhine. Now Wenzel has jumped in front, and Chris Wenzel's looking for that double. There he is. Chris Wenzel on top for the second time this weekend. Look out, Kamansky's got a flat left front tire. It's Wenzel, DeRozier, Davis, and Alexander on a breakaway. Brett Felton can't get out of the pack, and he'd like to move up and join him. Kamansky with a flat tire is out of commission. The battle for second now, DeRozier and Davis. DeRozier works the outside, and he will have it at the line. Chris Davis drops to third. Chris Wenzel leads. DeRozier second. Davis third. Alexander fourth. Felton now up to fifth. Alexander and Felton start to battle for fourth place now. Look out. The 24 is in the dirt off turn 4. Chris Hasbrook up the banking. What a break for DeRozier, Davis, and Alexander. They can cool their tires a little bit now. On lap 3, Wenzel, DeRozier, Davis, Alexander, and Felton. Wenzel's on the gas looking for green, and he's going to try to hang on for a win. Takes the Glenn Ford Chevrolet Pinto to the top. DeRozier second. Alexander breaks into third. Davis back to fourth. Felton fifth. Lorenzetti sixth. Then Stroshine, Goodhine, and Krajewski. Down the backstretch. It's still Wenzel on top. DeRozier, Alexander, and Felton now moves into fourth spot. 5 laps to go next time by. Chris Wenzel, Rick DeRozier, and Kirk Alexander. Wenzel, DeRozier, Alexander, Felton, Davis, Lorenzetti, and Goodhine. Felton trying to work the outside to keep a little momentum going. Davis hanging on to fifth. Lorenzetti holds on to sixth. Everybody fighting for position behind him. 4 laps remain now. 4 to go. Lorenzetti trying to put a move on Davis for 5. Can't get it. 2 laps now. 2 laps left. I think Chan's a little bit ahead on his count. Davis trying to hold him back, gives up fifth. Here comes Felton into third. It'll be Wenzel, DeRozier, Felton, Alexander. Here comes Chris Wenzel for his second win of the weekend. And Lorenzetti holds on for fifth. And momentarily, here he comes, your winner for your second time this weekend, Chris Wenzel. Well, Chris, I got to say, you had to come from way deep in the pack this time to pick one up.
Yeah, I can't believe I did it. The tires on the right side are just going away so fast. I can't believe I won. I would have settled for second any day, you know. But I just got to thank my only crew member today, Chad. I got to thank my mom and dad and everyone else who's helped me out.
Well, good run for you, and congratulations for that win. Chris Wenzel. Rick DeRozier's here. Rick DeRozier told me in the pits earlier, he said, Dave, I'm going to be up there when the race is over. You were right.
I wanted to have a conference with you. That meant I had to be in the top 3, and here I am.
Well, we've got a conference, and the car looked like it was running pretty strong after some of the problems you've had.
Yeah, we lost the rocker last week. It was running good and strong in the heat, and then the rocker fell off, and we had to park it. Chris was running good. Freddie, I could see him coming up on me fast, and I saw Kirk Alexander there. I just ran it down.
Ran it down, you did, in the second place, and that'll help you in the points, too. Rick DeRozier, second place finisher. Freddie Felton looked for a while like they weren't going to give any place to get by. Chris Davis was giving you a hard time.
Yeah, but that's fun. That was a really good race, really.
Really nice. In fact, if Chris Hasbrook hadn't found this dirt bank there, you'd have had the second flag-to-flag race in a row without any cautions in your division. That's a lot of credit to a division that had a caution every other lap a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I think the division's coming along. You know, we got a lot of good competitive cars now. It really helped. I hope it grows. It's a good little division. You could drive one yourself, you know. Even though you don't think you could, you could.
We put a mic in it. I don't know if I can stay away from that. Big kind of fun.
Thanks very much.
Fred Felton, third place finisher.
Truck service, number 58 for Wayne Chapin. Alongside, it's car number 5, Mass, the car that was scheduled to start on the pole for Phil Meany, and Todd Patnode rounds out the field with car 24. Here they come. We are looking for a green. We've got one as they come off the turn. It's Herb Drug leading the field down into turn 1 with car 16. Newcomb is second. Third is Gray. Fourth is Creamer. And Ferrillo works the low side with car 11, Vermont. We've got trouble in turn number 4. Al Fitzgerald gets crossed up. He goes down through the infield with the 87X, but he's back out at the rear of the field. A tough break for a gentleman who was running very, very well in his qualifying round. Back up front, 2 laps complete. Herb Drug, car 16, is the leader in the Drug Paving Camaro. The 7 New Hampshire car of Bob Newcomb runs second. Then it's Barry Gray, Tim Creamer, and Jay Ferrillo. Creamer and Ferrillo having good runs once again this afternoon. The top 3 begin to pull away from the field. Drug, Newcomb, and Barry Gray. Tim Creamer in the 33 still running fourth. He feels the pressure from Jay Ferrillo in the 11 Vermont. Ferrillo showing weekly improvement in his rookie season. Now runs fifth. Here comes Tom Stone with car 39 looking to move in down low. Ferrillo gets a little sideways coming off the turn as he looks to the inside of Tim Creamer. Now Stone is up on the high side. Here comes Roger Shepard with car 34 and Bill Bree with a 68. Dave Sutherland Jr. off the pace in the 1 New Hampshire down through the infield. Another tough break for Sutherland as he has apparently experienced a mechanical problem. Way out in front, Herb Drug in car 16, running the race of his life, no doubt. Newcomb and Gray, second and third. Fourth is Creamer. Up to fifth is Stone. Shepard is sixth. Seventh is Jarvis. Ferrillo back to eighth. And here comes Brio down low. Ferrillo way out of shape with car 11, Vermont. Herb Jug leads. Second is still Newcomb. Third is Gray. Fourth is Creamer. Here comes Tom Stone to the high side with car 39. Stone has the fourth spot by nose down into turn 1. Roger Shepard looks to move in down low ahead of Creamer. That is to get ahead of Creamer. Creamer still runs in the fifth spot with car 33. Shepard now looks to the outside. Car number 34, we are watching a battle for the fifth spot. And now Shepard moves into that spot as they come off turn 4. He's got it at the line. Pete Jarvis moves by. He's got the sixth spot with car 4. the high side around the 33 of Creamer. Rio now dives low on the Benny's Auto Body machine. He's looking to take over position number 7. So it's Herb Drug continuing to lead. Newcomb is second, third is Gray, fourth is Tom Stone. Roger Shepard is fifth, sixth is Pete Jarvis, seventh is Ed Stone, eighth is Eddie Brio Jr., ninth is Bill Bree, 10th is Tim Creamer, 11th is Robbie Bouchard, and we've got a yellow flag as Todd Anderson has spun over in turn 4 with car number 90. Anderson was running among the top 15. Bob Newcomb anxiously awaiting to start this event. Car number 7, New Hampshire, runs the high side. They are side by side. Perfect restart off the turn. Green flag is out. And jumping out in front is Newcomb with car 7, New Hampshire. As Drug does not get off to a very good start at all. Here comes Tom Stone and Pete Jarvis on the high side. Drug is back to third as Stone is moving right up on the outside with car 39. He's got second. A little contact between Drug, Stone, and Jarvis, and Drug is experiencing a handling problem with car 16, and he drops off the pace. A tough break for the 16 car. Up the banking in the turn, yellow flag is out. Turn 3, car number 16, Herb Drug, has come to a halt. To Reggie Ruggiero. Finishing third was Richie Gallup. Fourth was Bruce D'Alessandro, and rounding out the top 5 was Kirby Monteith. In the 35-lap Pro Stock feature event Friday night here at Monadnock Speedway, the win went to Jeff Zeidema. Finishing second was Jim Boniface. Third was Ince for the late models, Bob Newcomb and Tom Stone now in row number 1. Newcomb looking for his first ever win in a late model. Green flag is out. Newcomb gets a little sideways coming off the turn. Out in front is now Tom Stone with car 39. Roger Shepard looking to move up on the high side with car 34 as Newcomb has a handling problem of some sort with car number 7, New Hampshire. Shepard is up to third. Barry Gray is fourth, and fifth is Pete Jarvis. Here comes Ed Stone with car number 11. Shepard gets all out of shape off of turn 4 down to the infield with Barry Gray. And we've got more trouble up there in turn number 2. Now, Pete Jarvis, Eddie Brio Jr., Roger Shepard, and Barry Gray all get together, and the yellow flag is back out. Everybody was just getting into each other going into turn number 1. Pete Jarvis comes out with worst for wear with car number 4. A lot of sheet metal damage, and there is some sheet metal, of course, all over the racetrack over there in turn number 2. Jarvis dirt tracks it into Barry Gray as we are under caution. Barely. A lot of front-end sheet metal damage done to his race car, and now one of our starters is trackside with Barry Gray. Gray, as you saw, went down through the infield, came right back up on the racetrack into Roger Shepard, Pete Jarvis, and Eddie Brio Jr., and caused havoc over there in turn number 2. So it's Tom Stone leading the way. Eddie Brio Jr. back with car 29 Jr. Minus some front-end sheet metal, the Jarvis car is back in the action. A lot of sheet metal missing from the front end of that car as he was hit relatively hard, knocked some sheet metal off the car in turn 2. Number 4. And Barry Gray has been put to the rear with car 29 for tracking down through the infield. Off the turn, green flag is back out, Tom Stone. And here comes Ed Stone down low with car 11. So the Stones are now the dominating factors in this event. Newcomb is third, fourth is Bree. Here comes Ed Stone, he tags Tom Stone. Tom Stone gets sideways, down to the infield, comes back out and remains the leader. But let me tell you, this family battle might get Ed and Tom into trouble. Bill Bree looking to become a factor with car 68. Bob Newcomb hangs right in there in fourth, and Robbie Bouchard is fifth with a good run at car 48. Roger Shepard sixth, Al Fitzgerald seventh, Jay Ferrillo having a good run in eighth spot. Ninth is Tim Creamer, 10th is Phil Meany, then it's Bucky Demers and Todd Anderson. Back up front, battle for the lead. Ed Stone on the outside, Tom Stone down low. Less than 5 laps remaining in the competition for the late model feature event. Ed Stone continues to run the high side. Two laps left in the late model feature event, and it's still Tom Stone feeling the pressure from Uncle Ed as they head off of turn 2. White flag is out. Tom Stone, Ed Stone, Bill Bree, Bob Newcomb. Jay Ferrillo gets way up high coming off of turn number 4. He and Todd Anderson get crossed up down the front straightaway, and Ferrillo has run into trouble in the final circuit. Checkered flag is in the air. It's Tom Stone with the win at car number 39.
But we do have tickets drawn, and we have numbers for you. So if you're planning on getting a ride in that number 1 pace car, this is a good day to do it. Mike will be down there to assist you. Check your numbers.
Model feature event, Tom Stone, car number 39. Tom, it came down to another one of those family battles. Got tagged by Ed over there in turn 4. Did a great job of holding on, and you're here in victory lane once again.
Oh yeah, it's always a pleasure to run with Ed because he runs so clean, and we have just a lot of fun swapping paint once in a while, and it's a great feeling to be able to run with him.
Who would you like to thank for this win?
I'd like to thank Paul, Pete, Willie, Jason, and Joey. They're on my pit crew. They've been doing a good job all year. And Stone's Equipment Repair and Greenfield Glass for sponsoring us.
Congratulations, Tom Stone, victor of the 25-lap late model feature event. Finishing second, Ed Stone with car number 11, and rounding out the top 3 was Bill Bree with a good run in car 68.
Okay, while they're finishing up their victory lane stuff down there, Polchalski from South Deerfield and the Sugarloaf Frosty Firebird. Then the 15 mass for Dave Meany out of Gardner, Massachusetts, in the Toy Town Hess Machine Dick's Auto Repair Camaro. Alongside of him, it'll be the 4X of Ron Burgess. Almost had a win in the first one in the Casa La Grasa Today's Seafood Camaro from Gardner, Massachusetts. The 66 is Travis Block from Whitingham, Vermont, in the Briggs, that is the Briggs Lawn Care Camaro, alongside of Travis in car 17, Steve Drew from Orange, Massachusetts. Then we've got the 40. Tom Curley's had a win. He'd like another one. Guys are ready to go, but we're waiting for another car to come out here. Pay attention, fellas. It's not green yet. John Mallett didn't make it, and so he will not be there, nor will the 24, Phil Hasbrook. Fields ready. Here they come. 20 laps. Looking for green. Off turn 4. Corliss. Bowmaster. Corliss touch helps as they come off the turn. No, it's gaining any ground. Into the turn. Bowmaster down low. Corliss gets sideways in front of the field. Takes Prue out into Livingood and saves it. piece of driving, banging and slamming. They saved everybody. Bowmaster has a big lead. Prue is dangerously loose up in the turn. Around comes Zillman. Bowmaster continues to lead. Corliss spins out. A.J. Jewett's in the infield. Or rather, Dave Jackson's in the infield. Looking for a push. He doesn't get one. Bowmaster leads. Prue second. Living good. Meany and Cashman as the field sorts itself out. Kevin Bowmaster. Now Stuyvesant pulls out. Corliss pulls out. It's going to be Bowmaster, Prue, Living good, Meany, and Cashman. Cook breaking out of the pack. Kevin Bowmaster caught a break, and he's got the lead. Caution on the racetrack as the 39 spins to the infield. He's still running. Caution on the racetrack. I don't see why. You got some oil or some debris on the racetrack, and the guys want to get it off of there. So in lap number, just to get you caught up, we're at lap 6. 5 complete, restarting 6. Here they come, beginning to turn the wick up a little bit. Bowmaster eases them down into turn 3, picks up speed in 4, looking for the green, and there he's got it. Bowmaster in the inside, Prue on the outside, Meany on the back bumper. Bowmaster trying to work his way low through the turn. Prue on the outside, Meany wants to go inside. There's going to be a big sandwich when they get to the turn. Bowmaster a little bit loose. He comes down 3 wide to the turn. It'll be Bowmaster, Prue, Meany, Cashman. Now they go up the front straightaway. Meany, Bowmaster, Prue, contact is made in the turns. They come off the turn. Meany will take the lead on lap 7. Meany in deep, Prue in deep. Bowmaster trying to hang on to third as he fights with Cook. Dave Meany. Bowmaster goes around. That'll bring out the caution flag. Dave Meany holding him back, hoping he can get the jump on Prue. Here they come, and he does. Looking for green, off 4, and there it is. Dave Meany. Hard off turn 2. Cook moves into second. Burgess third. Prue fourth. Curley fifth. Cashman locked up with Block, and they'll slide off the top of the turn, and that's all she wrote. Portion of our program. Polcharski wants a piece of it. They're starting to turn it loose, and here they come. Looking for green. Meany's got the break. Cook right on his bumper to the line. Dave Meany, Cookie Cook, Ron Burgess, and here comes Curley. He's moved up to 4th. Meany in deep. He'll lead him down for the 10th lap. Burgess getting in a little bit hard. He's going to lose a spot to Curley as they come to the line. Curley and Burgess for third. Meany trying to pick up a win. Here's Cook. Here's Curley inside Cook. Curley getting right down there dirty. He's going to go for second. He's got it at the line. Curley works on Cook. Here comes Meany with Curley on his bumper. Spinner is blocked on the backstretch. Meany around Cashman. Curley on Meany's bumper. Cook goes third. Volcharski fourth. Drew is fifth. Zellman sixth. Seventh is Living Good. Drew goes eighth. Curley works inside Meany, trying to take the lead, but not this lap. Meany comes right back at him on the inside, but can't get down low enough. Curley has the lead. Now, Meany's tires starting to heat up a little bit. You'll see Meany drifting, tires smoke. He can't shut the mark down enough, and Cook is going to be right on his bumper. Tom Curley hoping to double it up tonight. And he goes down with 3 laps remaining. 3 to go. Curley works the high side. Meany gonna burn those tires right off the car. Cook goes third, Volcharski fourth. Zellman has worked his way up to fifth. Look out, trouble in turn 4. Around comes Stronowski, gets himself out of the way quickly. White flag for Curley, Meany, and Cook. To the line, Tom Curley for the second time.
Hey, didn't this happen once before today?
Yeah, it sure did.
That car's been working great the last couple of weeks. You seem to have found a way to get it to work on the outside better than most of the guys do.
Yeah, I've been working on it a little bit. Good crew.
Well, the crew's certainly done the job, and they deserve all the credit.
I want to thank all the sponsors and everybody that helps me.
Who are some of those guys?
There's Garrow's Construction and Brunel and a lot of them. Dennis.
Check the car over. They'll get the names. Your winner, Tom Curley. Dave Meany. Boy, that looked like you had it. And those darn cautions come along. They always seem to mess up the best laid plans, don't they?
Yeah, well, Tommy's been fast, and enough cautions through the event, he's going to get through, and eventually he just tracked me down and got me.
Tracked it out. Looked like that right rear might have been heating up a little bit on you.
Yeah, it's starting to go away right at the end. I was just hanging on to it and trying to hang on and hang in there.
Well, hang in there for second. It's better than first if you can't win it. And Cookie Cook. Man's got to be pleased with your performance. You had some really rotten luck in that first feature and seemed to have gotten that repaired and made it okay this time.
Yeah, Jeff Beckwith did a lot of work, and Harvey and the 39 pit crew did a real lot of work for me. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have made it. Jeff's been my success story all year so far. Helped me set up the car. Thank you very much.
Thanks to you, too. Cookie Cook. Okay, listen, we've got some rides to give away here.
I think Larry Cirillo's not going to let Bobby make his run until he's signed an autograph for him.
Total weight of the machinery there is about 12,000 pounds. Bobby B. One last thing, which is the neck brace. And it's almost time, ladies and gentlemen, for Air Copenhagen. Bobby Z from Chicago, Illinois, in the Copenhagen Skull Crusher. Bringing her around, let's welcome him to Monadnock Speedway, Bobby Z in the Copenhagen Skull Crusher. Bobby's going to make a little quick check on the cars to make sure they're okay. He might just make a slow pass, look them over the first time. Standard steering in the front, hydraulic rear steer handled by a separate lever in the rear, so he can move it sideways or turn the rear wheels and not turn the front as he wishes. A hard operation when you're racing because you got to drive with two hands, one on the rear steer and one on the front steer. Let's see what he does with a slow pass over the Pontiac. All right, that's a slow pass. The Cadillac came out okay, and the Bimmerd looked okay. The Dodge Aries didn't manage, and it looks like that poor Pontiac has about had it already. Let's see what he can do this time. The Cadillac's going to take the brunt of it when he comes up to the line. Turn up all 850 horsepower. Air Copenhagen! But these guys do it indoors in some of those small arenas like Portland and Springfield. They don't have the room to run out like he does here. Bring it around another time. Give him a wave to see if he wants to get a little bit more for him. One more good one. Go for the high one. One more time. At least one more time. One more time. Yeah! Yeah! Let's do it! Let's go for it! All right! He's just been toying with that stuff. You wait. Some serious romping and stomping is about to transpire here. Are you ready to crank that up? Put all 12,000 pounds back down on those 20 Ranchero shocks. Here he is! On the top. Whoa! He got a lot of dirt, and it looks like he lost a drive shaft. Tough break. You got to stand her up on the dirt and the rear drive. Let go. Tough break. It's all right. Not his fault. He went to do it. Just give a big hand anyway, Bobby Z. The Copenhagen Skull Crusher. Tough break, but it'll be fixed and ready for the next show. Thanks, Bobby.